Oh, Lola, Winter Night here, and we are back with some more Regulation C action. We are up to the top 16 set in the VGC Trainers School Flame Wheel Fort Wayne Tour. And we get to highlight the snow mode on the team and Slither Wing, the stall breaker. Here we go up against a nasty stall team with Garganacl, Glimmora, Ting, as well as support Gyarados. So had some great matches here. Show you how I deal with those sort of teams. So we'll get right into it. Before we do, if you could, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. We're trying to make it to 1,000 subs, and I can't do it without you guys. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're up against opponent here for top 8. He has a very scary team with Garganacl, Amoonguss, support Gyarados with Whirlpool and Thunderwave, Ting, Glimmora, and Sandy Shocks. So this is game 2 of the set. He did manage to take game 1 with Terra Poison Garganacl, or I'm sorry, Terra Poison Ting and Garganacl. I did take the same 4 in the first game. Actually, I'm sorry, I brought Corv instead of Chi-Yu in the first game, but Corv didn't get a lot done, so I decided that possibly I could nasty plot up and bust through with the fish. So we're going to go with this for game 2. Luckily, my team is very scary for Gyarados, so he didn't bring it in game 1 because Whirlpool plus Salt Cure is crazy for stall, especially when you stack the poison on top of it. That's 3 different things that are just chipping you down every turn and putting you on a timer. So I knew Snow and Slither Wing were going to be important for breaking this team here. So we lead with the bundle and Slither here. He was Water Terra Garganacl, so I put a lot of pressure onto it turn 1 here. Because I could either, if he Terra'd, I threatened it with a big Freeze Dry as well as a CC. Glim does threaten my bundle though with the power gem, so I don't want to lose bundle too early if he does go Terra Water. So protect comes out from bundle. He just goes for the mortal spin, so we'll put Slither on the timer here. See, he does not Terra the Garganacl. So CC does a ton to Glimmora here. It will set up those spikes. But that's just something against this team, you just got to deal with it. So he does smartly go for the Salt Cure onto Slither here. He recognizes that Slither is the stall breaker. So Salt Cure will chip it down to below half. So we're going to have to get Slither out of here. Go ahead and go out into Obama and throw out a Blizzard. I was tempted to go for Blizzard here, but I didn't want him to click Wide Guard. He didn't click it game 1. But I do want to make sure I take care of Glimmora here so I don't go down to a Power Gem plus Salt Cure. That was my main reasoning for not clicking Blizzard there. But he does go for the Terra on Garg here. So he was expecting the CC to come out into that slot. But we've got Abomasnow positioned very well into the Water Terra here. So Glimmora will go down. Salt Cure comes out into Iron Bundle here. With him being a water type, the cure damage will be doubled. So I was trying to decide here if I should have went Terra Ice to reduce the salt cure damage. And that's something that I'll be strongly considering going into the next turn. So he brings out Sandy Shocks. So he wants to put the pressure on so I can't freeze dry and Giga Drain into the Garganacl here. So we'll just Giga Drain the Sandy slot and go for the freeze dry. But he smartly protects on the Sandy. Just goes for a double. That way he can let the salt cure damage rack up on Bundle. So I had to be very careful with every turn in this set, because even just a hair more chip damage and he wins. So Terra and Bundle there would have helped to reduce that chip damage, but we'll go for the Giga Drain and the Freeze Dry onto Garganacl. If he's going to give us the Garg, we will try to take it here. Beware trading Bundle for Garg, if so. So we do get the Freeze Dry off. Brings Garg to half. Thunderbolt comes out into Bundle and finish it off there. And the Giga Drain will finish off the Garganacl, so that is a huge threat down here. So even if he brings out Ting now, I am feeling very good about the positioning here. Not being able to break through Garg was a big reason I was not able to take game one. So we'll just bring Slither back out. Be able to threaten a big first impression onto Ting here, or a close combat. He is not going to be able to protect it since it is AV. So we'll just go Blizzard. And decide to go for the CC. We learned earlier in the run that with the AV we can take a hit from Sandy, so we should be able to at least get off a big CC here. Oh, and he protects Sandy, so this is exactly what we wanted. Big CC comes out. We'll bring Ting very low here. And the Blizzard will finish it off. So I haven't even had to use Terra here in this game, and we are positioned well. Still have a full health Chi-Yu in the back. We'll just go for the Blizzard. And switch out into Chi-Yu. That way we can reset up the first impression. But he sees the writing on the wall there and will cancel the battle. This whole set was a nail biter. So now we go into the rubber match. Alright, so game 3, I went with the same 4. I was really thinking hard, so I forgot to hit record until this point, so we won't get to see team selection, but I did go with the same 4. He didn't see that I brought Chi-Yu, so I was debating if I wanted to bring it again, but I felt like it was the right play to have it if I needed it. So I do just go with the same lead. He decides to lead Glamora and Sandy this time. So he's Photosynthesis Sandy. So I was debating going Terra Ice Blizzard there. I actually decided to go Terra Ice Freeze Draw. That way I can take the Thunderbolt a bit better and go ahead and throw out a CC into Glimmora. That way we can hopefully take it out turn 1. So he does protect the shocks. So that's why I went Icy Wind here, so I could slow down Glim. And we saw the CC damage last game with the Icy Wind chip. Yeah, it should be more than enough. That is great damage on an Icy Wind. And Glimmora will go to bed early tonight. So he does get one layer of spikes up, but we just have to play with that. As long as we can break Garg, then we should be in a good position. If we can keep Slither healthy, then we should be able to do that very well. So he brings out Ting Lu here. I am expecting Ting to go Poison Terra here. That way it'll be able to take the Leech Life or the Close Combat. So debating going Icy Wind again. But I do decide to just go Blizzard. We are Terra Ice. So the Blizzard should do good damage into both slots here. You see the Terra Ice Blizzard almost enough to one-shot Sandy here. It does hang on with that invisible Focus Sash. And they hit the Fissure. So only Fissure. He landed all set, and luckily it was on the Obama switch. We can afford to lose Snow here. That way we can bring Slither right back in. So it was unfortunate, but at least we were able to position carefully so the mon that we could most afford to lose goes down to the Fissure there. So we bring back Slither and expect the Poison Terra on this turn. He's not just going to give us the CC again. I'm going to go ahead and throw out the CC either way. Blizzard should do a good chunk regardless. So he does go Terra. Protects the shocks. So I was hoping for a freeze. We don't get one. CC does bring it down to about 3/4 here. And he goes for the Fissure again. So Slither avoids. So he really wants to take care of Slither Wing before Garg comes in. So we'll just go another Blizzard and go for the Flame Charge onto Ting, since that will do the best damage. Now, oh, and he just retreats the Sandy. So Garg does come out. Ting just barely hangs on and will survive the flame charge. He decides to go Stomping Tantrum into Bundle here. I guess he didn't think that would KO Slither. So he just wanted to get rid of the Bundle. But now we still have Slither to throw out a big CC into the Garganacl spot. Still hasn't seen what our last mon is here. So we'll go ahead and bring out the fish. And we can safely Dark Pulse the Ting here and make sure it goes down. Can't hit any more fishers. And throw out that CC into Garg. So got him against the ropes here. He's got to hope he can live with the Garg and possibly get off a Salt Cure or even a Recover to let the poison chip a little more. But we get the clean KO. So Slither showing it is a great stall breaker here. It was essential in breaking this Garg in both of the matches that I was able to win. And Chi-Yu was actually the least used in this only run. This is actually the only set that I brought it in. But comes in, gets a KO when I needed it to. And the threat of Flutterfish did help me out in a lot of cases, even though I didn't utilize it. So, Sandy on 1 HP here. He can't KO both. Safely go Dark Pulse. And Slither will outspeed after the Flame Charge. So that will be GG. Slither taking the KO. So finally got a good video highlighting the snow mode here and how to beat stall. So that's going to be it for today, folks. We do have top 4 against Sempra, so we will be back with that action. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.